Have you ever found yourself in a situation where you're trying to forcefully make something happen in your life? It could be striving for a promotion at work, seeking someone's approval, or desperately attempting to orchestrate events to align precisely with your desires. We've all experienced these moments. But what if I told you that there's a better approach? A way to release the need for force and instead allow life to unfold organically. Our society often praises the notions of force and control. We're taught that success belongs to those who possess unwavering determination, a strong will, and a well-defined plan of action. They refuse to let anything hinder their progress. While setting goals and exerting effort to achieve them has its merits, this mindset can lead us down a path filled with stress, anxiety, and ultimately, burnout. This is where the concept of acting without forcing comes into play. Acting without forcing is a philosophy that emphasizes the value of being fully present in the current moment and responding to the circumstances around us, rather than trying to manipulate the world to conform to our desires. It involves embracing flexibility, adaptability, and a willingness to embrace new possibilities. This philosophy is applicable to various aspects of life, whether it's work, relationships, or personal growth. In practical terms, this means relinquishing the urge to forcefully control situations or outcomes. Instead, we should allow things to unfold naturally, following the path of least resistance. Take a moment to contemplate this idea. Whenever you witness a performance by an artist, whether it be a dancer, actor, or musician, you can instantly discern when the performance feels coerced. It lacks genuineness, appears artificial, and fails to capture the essence of natural expression. Now, envision yourself as the protagonist in your own life, where your everyday routine becomes a personal performance. Just as an actor must establish a deep connection with their character and embody their role, you must forge a profound connection with your true self and wholeheartedly embrace your unique identity. The concept is straightforward. Rather than striving to control every facet of your life, you can nurture the capacity to let go and have faith in the unfolding of events as they are meant to be. While it is important to take action when necessary, there is no need to forcefully impose your will upon the world. Remain open to the opportunities that present themselves and maintain trust in the supportive nature of the universe. This entails developing the capacity to listen to your intuition and rely on the belief that everything will manifest in due time. Be open to new possibilities and experiences, even if they deviate from your preconceived plans. Undoubtedly, this is easier said than done. Society conditions us to believe that we must relentlessly push, strive, and force our way through life. Nevertheless, when you release the need for excessive control, you open yourself up to an entirely new way of existence. Discover tranquility and happiness in the present moment, rather than incessantly pursuing something that may never materialize. This Taoist principle is often misconstrued as mere inaction, but it encompasses much more. It represents the art of harmonizing with the natural rhythms of the universe, of flowing with the currents of life instead of attempting to swim against them. The universe operates on the principle of least possible action, whereby every element moves with the least amount of energy and time required. Whether it's the orbit of a planet, the pulsation of light, or the motion of your own body, all operate in accordance with this principle. When you align your efforts with this principle rather than resist it, you can accomplish extraordinary feats with reduced exertion. The way is not synonymous with laziness or passivity, rather, it involves attuning yourself to the natural rhythms of life and discerning the opportune moments to act and let go. When you force outcomes, you squander your valuable time and energy. However, By harmonizing with the flow of life, you can effortlessly and gracefully achieve your aspirations. Consider a river descending a mountain. It does not forcefully navigate through rocks and boulders. Instead, it gracefully flows around them, finding the path of least resistance. In doing so, it sculpts a breathtaking and harmonious landscape. We can glean valuable insights from the river regarding the power of Wu Wei. In your own life, you may have observed that attempting to coerce situations often leads to chaos and stress. Conversely, by relinquishing control and allowing things to unfold naturally, you can accomplish your goals with ease and elegance. This doesn't imply that you should adopt a passive stance and wait for things to happen. Rather, it signifies taking appropriate action when the timing is right and knowing when to release your grip. When you do take action, strive to align with the principle of least possible action. This entails pursuing your objectives with the least amount of energy and time required. It does not advocate for laziness or half-hearted efforts, rather, it emphasizes efficiency and effectiveness. By employing your resources judiciously and minimizing wastefulness, you can enhance your chances of success while minimizing undue stress and strain. Now, let's envision a scenario where you have an impending work presentation due tomorrow. You have dedicated weeks to its preparation, investing considerable time and effort. As the deadline looms nearer, you experience escalating stress. Doubts arise, and the mounting pressure weighs heavily upon you. At this juncture, take a step back and embrace the philosophy of acting without forcing. Instead of coercing yourself to deliver an exceptional performance, take a moment to relax and relinquish the burden of expectations. Remind yourself that you have diligently prepared and trust in your abilities. As you commence working on the presentation, allow yourself to flow harmoniously with the creative process. You refrain from exerting pressure on your ideas or stifling your creativity. Instead, you welcome ideas to naturally emerge and approach the presentation with a calm and relaxed demeanor. The outcome is a well-crafted, imaginative, and captivating presentation. You experience confidence and pride, knowing that you have given it your all. This exemplifies the power of acting without forcing. Even if circumstances deviate from your original plans and you perceive it as a failure, remember that letting go and embracing the flow often leads to even superior outcomes. It opens the door to unexpected opportunities that would have been overlooked had you clung to your old strategy. The key lies in placing trust in the process, relinquishing control, and allowing yourself to move naturally. In doing so, you make progress in a manner that feels organic rather than coerced. By practicing acting without forcing in such situations, you can accomplish tasks without succumbing to stress or overwhelm. Furthermore, you approach them with a more positive attitude, fostering increased productivity and efficiency. This example illustrates how acting without forcing can be applied to everyday circumstances, guiding you to approach tasks and challenges with a relaxed and authentic mindset, rather than compelling yourself to operate in uncomfortable or stressful ways. You act without forcing. Acting without forcing heightens your awareness of the world surrounding you. It enables you to observe nuances that may have eluded you had you been excessively fixated on your personal plans and agendas. It facilitates improved listening skills, problem-solving abilities, and cultivates greater compassion. Embrace the release of your own expectations, trusting that things will unfold in their own time and manner. Therefore, if you find yourself feeling stagnant or frustrated in life, I encourage you to experiment with acting without forcing. Take a step back, inhale deeply, and trust that everything will align as it should. You may be astonished by the opportunities and connections that arise when you release your personal agenda and allow life to unfold organically. So, I impart this advice to you: clear your mind, liberate yourself from all constraints, become like water, adapt and flow according to the circumstances. Allow yourself to move harmoniously with the natural rhythms of the universe. You will discover that everything falls seamlessly into place, effortlessly. Remember, when you encounter struggles against life's currents, take a profound breath, release your grip, and once again, flow like water, infused with renewed strength and purpose.